We are investigating Cotality, formerly Corelogic. Corelogic or Cotality services 90%, over 90% of United States mortgages, property tax payments. They also receive funding, federal funding, for example, for Ohio State University to build a real estate database. They are endorsed by United States national banks. They are owned by two private equity companies. And Corelogic, now Cotality, is a company that sent me personally a flood certificate back in 2017 with a false address. The story behind my mortgage is that I rented an apartment in a condominium, 26-unit condominium, under one building address, and then the owner told me to buy the condo or move out. So I decided to buy the condo. I was not approved by a regular bank because of high unit owners concentration. So I asked my landlord at the time, real estate professional, if she can assist with finding some lender. She offered her business associate, mortgage broker from Nationwide Home Loans. And in the process of me obtaining the loan, I was told, I was naive, I understand, but I was told that my building address is 75 Washington Avenue, but my apartment, for the loan application, whereas my rent and my post office address was under 65 Washington Avenue. So at the same time, I started receiving another person mail. I looked him up, and he had his property tax bill under the same address as mine. So Cotality used to be a publicly traded company, and it has subsidiaries from Hong Kong, from around the world. It originated the mortgages and provided insurance services, property intelligence, data and stuff. And then they were bought in 2021 by these two private equity companies. What I discovered is that supposedly Corelogic, that's what they say and state to all regulators and to the public, they were owned. They went under the name of First American Corporation, and that company, they spin off that company in 2010. So supposedly they started, they were doing their business under this EIN 330779353. They filed in Florida in 1998, and as a foreign limited. So they said that we are First American Real Estate Solutions LLC, in the state of California. However, there is no company number that is assigned and no certificate number. This is forged. In order to verify the company, you have to have a certificate number. So what we did, we went to Californian Division of Corporations website and searched for this company. So there is no company that was formed earlier than 2000. Remember, supposedly Corelogic was the first American real estate solutions first, and they filed in 1997 with Florida Department of State Division of Corporations application to transact business in Florida, stating that they are already a corporation organized under the state of California laws. As I mentioned, this certificate is forged for several reasons. There is no company name, company number, I'm sorry, and for second reason, there is no certificate number, which should be here. In order to verify the certificate, I need certificate number. And here we are going to the California Secretary of State's website, and we see that by searching all statuses that there are 3 companies, and the earliest was found in 2000. So in Florida, they started transacting business in 1998, stating that they already exist in state of California in 1997. This is not true. But let's look a little bit closer in this first American real estate solutions. This is limited partnerships. It's not applicable. First American Real Estate Solutions, this is now the insurance services and title services company. So Cotality or Corelogic was part of First American, and in 2010 they spin off. They became their own company, supposedly. So now there are 2 companies. First American, we searched First American Real Estate Solutions. So the only one that is something close to it is this one, which has initial filing date in 2003. Let's look at this one. So we are looking now at their filings. So their filings state that their initial filing was in 2003. In 2005 they had the annual report, and then they merged into Foreign Limited Liability Company in 2010. So let's look at that merger, certificate of merger, right? So we are saying that they are merging into Delaware Limited Liability Company. And here what it comes interesting. We believe that Florida and Delaware, state of Delaware, Division of Corporations website has been hacked, where the company does not have an entity registered, but we believe there is a chance that there is artificial intelligence that is generating the view of annual report once you search for it. So I will try now to demonstrate how it works. We saw it with several other companies. The way it works is you enter the name, you get the list of companies that matches the name, you press on that name, and then everything disappears. It goes back to the initial state. Then you search for it again, and then you can see the details. But let's see first if it's gonna work out, because we already searched one time. So we will see if it's gonna, we are trying now on incognito window, so that's why we are not sure if it's gonna work. So remember we said that this company, First American, merged into Delaware Corporation, LLC. So let's look at this Delaware LLC to see what's going on. So we are searching for it. So now, as I said, this is the second time we are searching for it. So not sure if it's gonna behave the way it behaved the first time. So now it shows. It wasn't there before. This happened with several other companies we searched for. It was exactly the same thing. In Florida Department of State, Division of Corporations, there was a foreign entity registered to transact business in Florida. It was Foreign LLC. We went and searched here in Delaware State, and we received a list of names matching. We clicked on it, and then the results disappeared. We could not see these entity details. But anyways, as I said, this happens only for the first search in certain companies. That's why we think there is something with malicious use of AI that generates the view, this view, for a company that does not exist actually on Delaware government database. So this company, as we see in corporation date, formation date, is April 21st, 2010. Okay, so at least we established that in the state of Florida, the company Corelogic, that is trusted by national banks, by state universities, by the government, and which is a monopoly basically, because they serve 90% of mortgage payments in the United States, tax payments, property tax payments. It's a monopoly, that it exists with forged documents, with forged entity formation documents in the state of Florida.